Now, many of you will know that we have discussed about the third Neo factory opening and starting mass producing since September, and now in October it is also continuing with the same momentum that we saw in September, right? I mean, Neo since August, I think they started hiring so many people to come and help or come build the new cars on the new plant, which we have discussed that in detail. Now, it goes without saying that NEO has been receiving massive demands in terms of their cars. I mean, the orders inflow for both NEO and Onvo and Firefly, it has been out of this world. Better than even what NEO expected themselves, which is something that is very, very good. In fact, to show you that NEO was not ready to see or to get the kind of orders that they are receiving, as you know, it's going to notice that this is the, of course, a letter, or this is a note that shows that NEO plans to add 100,000 new personnel by the end of October to tackle the massive demand of the new Onvo L90 and the ES8. I mean, order books are already pegged, and NEO, them saying this, it shows you that, look, it is way better than they expected, and obviously they need more manpower to be able to help in terms of the production to cater for the demand that is there for these two models. This is not what NEO was expecting, and therefore, if they are also talking about increasing their team, it means that we could see even way much more than what NEO said they would. Could this really be a sign for NEO delivering even over 150,000? I think it is, because with manpower like this, 1,000 personnel that they want to hire, it means that they want to even push their factories to the next level, right? Remember, of course, the third factory of NEO, it is now having 100,000 delivery production capacity annually on a single shift. Double shift, we don't know. 200, 240, we still don't know. But that factory has been authorized or given approval by the Chinese government to produce up to 600,000 cars, which means that production even on that factory is still expected to continue growing. We don't know if they are doing that, or we don't know if they are introducing more production lines, but I think that might be the case, right? Because remember, looking at a sub-brand like Firefly, NEO had already told us that, look, 10% production capacity is what we are going to see under Firefly on a monthly basis. But what we are seeing, especially from September deliveries of Firefly, the production capacity did not even go up by obviously 10%, but it was way more than that, which is something that shows you the kind of aggression that NEO is putting to make sure that they produce as many vehicles as possible. Because this quarter, you will know that NEO has already promised us profitability, non-gap profitability, right? And non-gap simply means that this is profitability without, of course, factoring the share compensation, right? And NEO is expecting to hit that kind of profitability, and we are expecting it to come. But the way things are going, who knows what we could see? Who knows what NEO could report in Q4? But I know one thing, that is a lot of the new investors were waiting for that, want to see what that will bring, or what Q4 will be like for NEO. But and I look forward. I did not plan to read this letter for you. Let us just go and read exactly what NEO said in this letter, right? I converted it into English, of course. And this letter says that since establishing its headquarters in Hefei, NEO China has successfully implemented several core businesses, including R&D, manufacturing, sales and service, and the development of manufacturing of key components. With strong support from the provincial and municipal government, NEO received independent vehicle production license by end of 2023, actively contributing to local economic development. In 2024, NEO aims to achieve wholesales of 69.3 billion yen in a year-on-year increase. Whilst Neo vehicles and electric drive production will generate approximately 59 billion yen in input value year-on-year increase, from January to August, Neo sold 166,000 new vehicles, a year-on-year increase of 30%. In third quarter this year, the launch of the new platform, a large three-row pure electric vehicle SUV L90 and the Neo ES8 received enthusiastic market response and strong order demand. However, this was followed by labor shortages in the fourth quarter, which hampered production capacity expansion and significantly impacted the deliveries of customer orders. After investigation and statistics, NEO needs to resolve the employment issue of 1,000 people by end of October. We sincerely request the municipal government to coordinate and connect with various local colleagues to establish target output channel and recommend personnel to meet this job requirement. At the same time, our company can also actively participate in various online job fairs, promotional activities in the city to expand the coverage of recruitment. Our company promises strictly to abide by the labor law and relevant laws and regulation and provide employees with reasonable salary and benefits, social security contribution, skills improvement training, and other guarantees. This was a letter done by the Neo Automotive Technology in Anhui, and this letter, you will notice there, it was drafted on the 29th of September 2025. This is a letter addressed to the government, or that NEO is requesting assistance from the government to help them source the labor, these 1,000 laborers. And they not only are just requesting, but they are also showing the progress that NEO has made. And they are also giving valid reasons as to why they want additional 1,000 personnel to help them produce the cars to meet the demand that is out there. I mean, they are making it clear to say that, look, of course, they were not expecting this, and therefore, by end of October, they want at least all of these 1,000 personnel to be to be part of NEO, so that they can help NEO get to the next level. And this makes me to ask or to wonder if really this is not going to take production to the next level. Who knows? Who knows? Don't want to throw in a number, because I know some of you guys will say I must stop, or some of you guys might come and obviously pin me down on that. But to me, basically, this might mean that NEO plans to even deliver way more than 150,000 cars. But again, let's wait, let's see what really transpires. I remain strong on NEO, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. See you on the next one, my dear friends. That is all from me, and God bless you all.